development should be about human beings. That should be our message. That should be our new thinking. Development is about transformation, economic, social, cultural, political transformation. And the role of the state, you know, one of the big lessons from the financial crisis is the return of the state, especially in Europe and the United States. You know how in a matter of weeks the state mobilized billions of dollars or euros to rescue private banks. So Ronald Reagan in the 80s said the state was the problem. Now we know the state is the solution. The problem is the private sector. The problem is the neoliberal thinking. The problem is market fundamentalism. Because for us, the state, whenever we weaken, and the IMF and World Bank have weakened our states, what have been the consequences? More poverty, more social dislocation, more gender and social discrimination. But whatever the defects of the state, I think it's an important player that should be brought back into the development process. We should think, of course, in my opinion, about South-South cooperation. It's a part of the challenge to the global system. In Africa, we have had many fora with other countries, for example, China, Brazil, with Latin America. And I think these fora should be strengthened because they will help us challenge the global system. I give you an example. In Africa, if, even as I speak, African countries have been able to stand up to the European Union, which wanted to impose what we call the economic partnership agreements, which are just free trade agreement. It's because they know that Africa now has allies. Africa has alternatives, and these alternatives are from the south. And the latest report from United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, on the least developed countries, said that today South-South cooperation is one key element of international cooperation. We should rethink politics and democracy. A while ago, Michel was saying that political leaders have become puppets because they serve multinational corporations, private banks, but it's the people who elect them. Now we should reverse that. We should, in order to give back to politics and democracy their true meaning, we should elect people, leaders who defend the interests of the people, not the interests of the private sector. But at the same time, participatory democracy must be the way for the future. Representative democracy has its limits. Now it's participatory democracy in which social movements have a critical role to play. These are some of the ideas I wanted to share with you. And I am sure if these different steps are taken, they will put us on the road to what Samir Amin again said, the long transition to socialism. Yes, my friend, socialism is the future of humanity. but it begins here and now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Demba. Caught me off guard because I was writing a note to Demba to wrap up anyway. Thank you, Professor Yugi. Thank you also, Demba. They have left us actually with just a common message that our alternatives will be built through our struggles, on our histories, and towards futures we define. In particular, Demba concluded with socialism being the future of humanity.